Crypto.com could be one of the biggest exchanges coming. We know they spend a lot of money on advertising, and we also know they survived a barrage of attacks from a number of people questioning their backed assets. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the new feature with CoinMarketCap. Equally, we'll take a look at those backed assets. But Crypto.com's native token, CRO, could be an absolutely insane player. Looking at the price right now, 1.11% up as the total market starts to recover. But you can see these pretty big buys coming in. Now, we have seen a bit of consolidation as well. But RSI trending very nicely upwards as money flow comes in. So definitely going to be an interesting one with Crypto.com. But lots to talk about, like I said, in this video. If that's something you like and you're investing in cryptocurrency, then be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also leave a like on this video if you are holding your cryptocurrency off an exchange, because it's always worthwhile buying on the exchange and getting it across into the hardware wallets. Now let's take a look at this backed assets from Crypto.com. Here we go. The total assets, $2.5 billion. Now a fantastic new feature on on CoinMarketCap, which I do think allows us to make sensible decisions on really where we are going to buy. Now we can see these wallet addresses, and again, as this evolves, we will certainly start to see this become a really important part with people deciding which exchanges to go to it, because if you can see a backed asset versus not, then I think you're always going to take that one. Now, Crypto.com did come under a huge barrage of attack questioning their backed assets. Now, they do talk about Shiba Inu being a one-for-one backed asset on Crypto.com. You can see here 18.56% of their total token allocation, their total backed assets, is in Shiba Inu. So a huge amount, but again, they are talking to the investors saying that is a one-for-one back. Good to see a bit of stable in there, 2309, as we still have incredible volatility in the market. But like I said, looking at CRO, looks like a really interesting buy. Now, I bought back up, I think it was 17 cents, and I have bought a little bit more as it's coming down, as there is just a number of great things about the CRO network. There is obviously a huge NFT platform that sits on top of it, and equally what everyone's talking about, Tectonic. Now, I haven't looked too much into this. For me, it does feel like a finance lending platform, which I think right now certainly are slightly questionable in terms of where we get to. Again, always do your own research, never take anyone's word for gospel with this, but certainly could be a huge player. And I think when we see things like that really in the ecosystem of something like CRO, it does ultimately support that long term. Now, again, what are they doing to really support it? We did see articles where they were removing the signage from certain stadiums on the back of that FTX collapse, and we know Crypto.com is huge when it comes to advertising. For me, it is the gateway exchange for a lot of people getting into cryptocurrency. Super accessible via the app on the mobile device, and then when you get in there, super intuitive to support that. So what are they doing? Well, we saw obviously they are a huge sponsor of the World Cup, and again, you can see here Crypto.com live, and for me, ITV Sport is one of our native stations over here in the UK, but Crypto.com out there, again, they're one of the big sponsors of the World Cup, so they are not shrimping on advertising. I think that is a point to reference with Crypto.com that no one else is doing right now. We're not seeing big advertising campaigns coming out of Binance, other than maybe on social media and a number of other places. Binance launching a new cloud mining service as well as a backed asset service, but Crypto.com really hitting home where it's important. We know that the World Cup is a gigantic viewing platform for a lot of people, so again, great to see Crypto.com on there really advertising their product. Now, we also know with Crypto.com that they also have the Gen 3.0 exchange. It's a gift that keeps on giving 0% trading fees for selected USD trading pairs this holiday season, as we all know our friends over the pond celebrating Thanksgiving. But again, this is another asset to Crypto.com, and as all the dust seems to have settled, then people are returning back to Crypto.com. If we take a look over here on the exchanges, you can see this little logo here where we can see all of those exchanges that are happy to show their backed assets with wallet addresses, and I think that is important. You can see Crypto.com here showing theirs along with Huboy and a few others, Bybit, OKX, Bitfinex, KuCoin, Coinbase. Interestingly, not at the minute. Binance obviously absolutely supporting that from day one. But what else have we got with Crypto.com? Well, like I said, the football and the Gen 3 exchange. So lots to come with it. Like I said, Crypto.com, the CRO coin could be one of those completely undervalued assets as, again, the market starts to shift. We saw huge fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market, which crashed this all the way down into the fours at one point, has found some level of support and coming back. Again, we will see as the global market comes back, is there still hope with this? But again, we see people DJing into lots of potential risky plays. CRO coin could be one of those that might absolutely be worth putting a few quid in, depending on what happens with that exchange. Like I said, we can see the backed assets amongst other things, so it could be an absolutely crazy play. in the comments down below what you think. Are you invested in CRO? Did you buy a bag at the bottom? And what's your plan on selling? As ever, thank you so much for your support. Appreciate everything. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.